Good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. I hope that y'all had a wonderful holiday season. We surely have. And now it's time to begin the new year I'm praying that all of y'all have a very blessed new year as well as my family. But anyway, I thought I'd show you how we make Hoppin John, which is a famous Southern recipe that you have on New Year's Day because you're supposed to eat black-eyed peas. So this is how I make it. The first thing I did was make some rice. Now, I'll show you how we serve it. So what you want is for your rice to be super flavorful. So I have a whole video on making rice, but I used 1 cup of water and 1 cup of chicken broth, and then 1 cup of rice. And so that's 2 to 1, 2 parts liquid, 1 part rice. And then I'm going to, like I said, this is a recipe where you want to just add loads and loads of flavor. So right now, while the rice is warm, I put about 2 tablespoons of butter and stirred it around. And while the rice is warm, I'm going to sprinkle a little green onion on it. So I'll put this back right here. So in my pot, I have the Trinity. I cooked 4 pieces of bacon. Here they are. And I did not cook them until they were crispy. I just cooked them until they were done. Now you can use ham. We have leftover ham too, but we're going to use that for something different. But I thought, bacon works really well, and it's got that great smoky taste. So what I've done is I'm going to cook the Trinity down. Now, I say the Trinity, I'm hoping y'all can see that. It is about 1/2 of an onion and about 1 stalk of celery and about 1/4 of a red bell pepper. I might have to hold it up. I was trying to get this camera angle where y'all could see it all really well, but here, I'll just hold it. Okay, see? And so then I'm going to add our black-eyed peas. Now, there are 2 types of black-eyed peas that you can buy in a can. Now, you can get the dried beans, which I also have. I'm probably going to make that tomorrow as well. But I thought, if you haven't planned on making Hoppin John, but you want to have it, this is the easiest way to do it. So the first can I have is the unseasoned and just the regular black-eyed peas. So can you see that? If you get that can, then drain them and rinse them. Now the second type I have is seasoned. So if you get seasoned black-eyed peas, you want to drain them, but you do not need to rinse them. Like I said, this is all about building lots of flavor, and so that's what we're going to do. So I said to have the Trinity, and here I do, with a little bit of garlic, and it's cooked down so nicely, and then I'm going to add my black-eyed peas. So you can see the difference in the seasoned and unseasoned ones. I like this brand of seasoned veggies. I never am disappointed whenever I get them, and like I said, flavor. So then you add 1 can of Rotel tomatoes. I'm going to stir that around. Oh my goodness, y'all, look how pretty this is. Look at there, can y'all see it? I think you can see it. I filled the pan so full. See how pretty it is? Oh, looks delicious, doesn't it? I can't wait, it's going to be so good. And it's just here I have 3 cans of black-eyed peas and 1 can of tomatoes. And then I made 1 helping of rice. And it is going to feed so many people. So if you've got a crowd coming over tomorrow to watch the football games or all movies or whatever you like to do on New Year's Day, make this. Okay, so now I'm going to add back the bacon. Because you want some, let me see how much that is. Because you want some of that porky flavor to it as well. Now, if you don't have bacon, you have a little bit of leftover ham, just add that. That's not a problem. Oh my goodness, y'all. This looks so good. Now, because we love Cajun seasoning, I'm going to add some. And then I think you would want to serve it with some hot sauce on the side and probably some of that pepper juice that people love so much. I think one common brand is Texas Pete's, and that would probably make it really yummy because you need just a tiny bit of acid. Now, so what I'm going to do is, I don't need to add any chicken broth right now to this, but I'm going to let it cook down to meld all the flavors. And then I'm going to serve it over rice. Now, what I was going to talk to you about the rice is, a lot of people will put their rice in the Hoppin John and cook it. But I think that's taking a little bit of a risk because you need to make sure that the amount of liquid is enough to cook the rice and on and on. Plus, if you have leftovers and you want to have it throughout the week, if you serve the rice separately, then you have the rice keeps its integrity. So I would serve the rice just like this. It's so pretty. And then just, you put it in a bowl. I'm going to get a little bowl and show you. I'm going to cook this down, but I'll go ahead and show you because it's not going to change at all. It'll just, oh my goodness, y'all, this smells so good. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. So let me get a little rice. And of course, we'll serve it with cornbread. And you put your Hoppin John on it. And there you go. Happy New Year. Hoppin John from Miss Dana's Kitchen. Bon appetit, y'all.